Look, I know it's been a whole 3 days since I've graced your screens with my face, but I'm back, and I just bought what appears to be a torture device for your smartphone. Today we're looking at this budget mount, under 10 bucks by the way, which promises to keep your device secure on your bike or motorcycle. Now it actually looks like it was designed by someone who's been in the real world and, experienced physics. Let's see if this Amazon bestseller holds on for dear life, or if your expensive smartphone ends up as road confetti.
Alright, an Amazon bestseller phone mount for mobile phones and GPS devices. For bike and motorcycle, not too much going on back here. Pretty much tells you exactly what you can tell by looking at this. We can go ahead and loosen that little ball and socket. It's got a pretty good range of motion, so that's pretty good. With that ball and socket pretty tight, it takes about maybe 12 pounds of force to really move it, and I could tighten that little piece more. Phone goes in, all well and good. We got a little bit of room side to side, and it could fit a phone about half an inch taller. And then it locks into place, so that now it does not want to come out of there and even unlock. It does not want to come out. But a super nice quick release from the phone, and a relatively quick and painless attachment to, seat post tube, handlebars, top tube, etc. And that clamshell gets pretty big, up to about almost 1.5 inch diameter tubing that this thing can grab onto. And there it is, all the way opened. And I had originally thought that this piece here and this lower piece of the jaw were cast aluminum. It almost sounds like it. And it has a good weight to it too, but it's actually just a super hard plastic. I'm not sure what kind it is. I doubt it's POM, so I'm assuming it's some kind of like nylon. But it almost feels like an RC car chassis plastic, which is really cool. This plastic up here feels pretty normal. I do believe that this stuff is POM plastic, polyoxymethylene, which is really common plastic, I think. I'm not entirely certain. I am not a chemist or physicist. But overall, for under 10 bucks, this thing's all right. Now we'll just see how well of testing it can handle.
Well, as we know, it's pretty easy to attach. The only problem with this phone mount is that it doesn't have a little place for me to put my receiver thing in for my microphone, so I apologize for the poor audio quality. But let's see how it stays on for a little ride.
Hopefully we don't break a $300 phone on the asphalt. Well, it is definitely hanging in there just fine. I am on pretty smooth asphalt. But now here's a rougher patch here. This bike here, I'm running 45 pounds in the tires with no front suspension, and it's not moving around at all. Yeah, even the little bumps in the road, this thing's actually a lot more stout than I thought it would be. I guess now we'll have to hit a little bit of grassy and some dirt terrain to see how well it handles that.
Okay, this thing's pretty unbeatable. I'm definitely no mountain biker, but I was expecting it to move at this point. Yeah, this thing definitely far surpassed my expectations. Throughout this whole film, I have not had to adjust this thing at all. Alright, so something pretty interesting. After all this riding around and hitting some bumps and dirt and grass and asphalt, the phone holder wasn't even in the locked position, and it never winked once. I don't have everything cranked down as tight as it can go, I just have it generically tight. So definitely a good purchase for the value.
Well, I'm not sponsored by them, but I definitely have to give this thing a pass, and the link will be in the description. I'm going to definitely keep this thing around.
Well guys, that's about it. As always, I'll see you in the next one.